Last but rebound by Kuhn. Looked like that should have been going the other way. We got 4.5 left. Van Osdol, Spencer. Coast to coast, nothing doing. That'll be the end of the quarter. Colts 19, Rams 10. We'll be back for the second quarter after this break.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions.
Josh Banks back inside the Colt Corral where the Colts lead 19-10 on senior night. Spencer with it for Clear Fork. Pulls back. Wants to feed to the big guy. Instead gets to Dornbeer. Gets a screen from Holtz. Dornbeer is going to look to get all the way to the hoop. He's going to be fouled. It's going to go on Keppel. Take a look at a replay here. Keppel didn't beat him to the spot. He was straight up. Didn't beat him to the spot. That'll be his first team first in the second quarter. Bo Dornbeer to shoot 2. First one's up and friendly roll. He knocks it down. Second one's no good. Rebounded by Gordon. Now look to push the pace. Gets it to Keppel. Wigton. Gordon. In the corner. O'Brien. Back to Gordon. The lefty looked for a shot. Floats up a awkward shot. Alt to Spencer. To Holtz. He's going to shoot another one. He's 0 for from deep. It's going to be off of Spencer with a Clear Fork basketball as McCraney is going to check in, replacing O'Brien. 20-10, 7 minutes left here in the half. Three ball, nothing doing. Spencer. 0 for 6. The Rams are from deep. Sinyo to Dornbeer. Grant Spencer. He thought Holtz was going to roll. Holtz tried to pop instead. Ends up in the hands of McCraney. That's going to be a turnover by Madison. Sinyo all tussle defense made McCraney have to think of twice about what he was going to do. Dribbled it off his own foot, went out of bounds. Beachy checks back in. Spencer with it. Looking to trap. Tried to get to Dornbeer. One-handed bounce pass. Wigton couldn't finish the layup. A great feed from Gordon. Spencer has it poked away by Wigton. The great one-handed feed by Gordon. Wigton just couldn't finish the right-handed layup. Got to finish those if you want to compete. Dornbeer catches. Thought about the shot. Picked up by McCraney. Gets a screen from Holtz. Tries to kick it to Spencer. The defense. Adam Van Osdol with the hustle play. Gets around him, knocks it off of Wigden's leg. It's going to be another turnover. Two costly mistakes by the junior. Unable to finish the layup, and that turnover goes off his own leg. Been a long season for Coach Armstrong and the Rams. But we're kind of seeing here in the early goings of this one their struggles and what they've been. Unable to knock down the three, unable to convert the easy buckets. With 7 turnovers already here in the half, that'll lead to a long season. As Jamison's checked back in. Beachy gets it to Van Osdol. Gets it to Holtz, to Spencer. Holtz catch and shoot. Still hasn't found the range. That rebound by Van Osdol. Hill knocked down the mid-range. He's got 9. That's a 12-point advantage for the Colts. Jamison kicks it to the corner. McCraney. Long. Van Osdol with the board. To Beachy. Beachy gets it across, gets it to Spencer. Grant. We're going to have a timeout by Coach Bradford. Should be a quick 30. Arsenio Alt's going to check back into the game. Great defense there by Madison. Couldn't quite get a poke away. As they just announced, Clear Fork does get a home playoff game on February 27th. They'll host Western Reserve. And the boys are going to travel to Gallion on the 27th as well. And again, if they come out victorious against the Tigers, they get to play the Minutemen. In what's probably one of the toughest districts in the state of Ohio. Beachy, trapped. So we're going to have a foul on Jamison. Kind of the extra pull-through motion. So just the coming down didn't do it, but when he tried to rip the ball out, that's kind of what drew the foul. Alt gets it into Beachy. Want to feed Holtz. They get it to him on the block. That's where he's most successful at. He's going to kick it. Beachy, that one's deep. Gordon gets the rebound. Keppel. McCraney. Gordon. He's going to shoot 2. That foul is going to be on Holtz. His first, team first of the second quarter. That's Cameron Coons at the scores table to check back in. The lefty Gordon. Misses the first. Replacing Wigden. Gordon's second one. Long, gets a friendly touch. That thing died on the back of the rim, fell in. 22-11. That foul's going to go on Gordon. His second, team third. They're going to put the clock back to 4:28. They're going to add 14 seconds to it. Alt gets it to Beachy. Holtz from the corner. He still can't find the range. Rebounded by Kuhn. Gets it to McCraney. Gordon, he'll hoist the three. They finally get one to fall. It's the sophomore, Caleb Gordon, 22-14. Holtz, corner, Dornbeer. Back to Holtz. To Alt. Beachy in the corner. Van Osdol. Nothing doing. Dornbeer couldn't get his hands on it. Rebounded by Kuhn. It's going to be an offensive foul on Kuhn. He lowered the boom to Garrett Holtz. That's Kuhn's second. You see it again here. He just lowered the boom. Looked like a running back running through a linebacker, but we're on the hardwood. Wigton's going to check back in, replacing Kuhn. As you see, Senio Alt getting the work in as the cleanup crew. As Grant Spencer's going to check back in, replacing Dornbeer. Beachy to Holtz, where he does his work. He's going to be fouled by Keppel. We're going to see it again here. Looked pretty straight up to me. Holtz is going to step to the line to shoot two as the official and Coach Armstrong are having a conversation. Holtz knocks down the first. We'll take a look at it again. That's pretty good defense by Keppel. He stayed straight up the whole time. The arms never came down. He never made a swat at the ball. Stayed straight up. That's a tough call if you're Coach Armstrong. As Holtz splits the pair, Keppel's your leading scorer, and that's his second foul. McCraney to Wigton. Keppel. McCraney knocks it down. There, two for their last two. 23-17. The Rams are sticking around with the three ball. Holtz, Beachy, Spencer. Alt, he'll shoot one. Van Osdell with the offensive board to Beachy. Holtz, step through, finish. Jaden Beachy shares the wealth. Garrett Holtz has three. Drive back to 8. Wigton has it. Gets it to Jamison. Back to Wigton. Keppel. Gordon. One of the roll. It's going to be thrown away. Gordon wanted Keppel to roll a little bit sooner. He didn't roll soon enough. It causes the throwaway. The 8th turnover on the Rams. Beachy with it. To Alt. Van Osdell in the corner. Steps through. It's ripped away by Wigton. He couldn't control it. It'll stay with Clear Fork. They're going to stay in the box set. Get it to Beachy. Great ball fake. Beachy's going to get fouled by Wigton. Beachy will shoot two. That's the 5th on the Rams. They're struggling at the line tonight. Beachy misses the first. Short on the second. Gordon, hustle rebound. Jameson, McCraney, Wigton. screen from Keppel. McCraney knocked down the last one he shot, and he knocks down this one. Justin McCraney. It's a 5-point ball game. 85 seconds left. Alt. Beachy. Vinaldo in the corner. Long. McCraney gets the board. They can cut it to 3, even 2. As we're at 65 seconds, but that's going to be a double dribble on the sophomore Gordon. Kuhn's going to check in, replacing Gordon. Alt trying to get to Holtz. He does. Holtz trying to do what he does best. He can't do it, as that foul's going to be on Garrett Holtz. His second. As Bergholder is going to check in. Bergholder will check back in. McCraney. Wigton. Jameson. McCraney. McCraney going to look to go all the way. Great feed to Keppel. He finishes. It's a 3-point ball game, and it's a 12-6 quarter for the Rams. Spencer going to look to hold for one as we're at 15 seconds remaining here in the half. Gets a screen from Bergholder. Spencer from deep. Short. 1 second left. Short. 25-22 Colts at the half. We'll be back for the halftime show after this break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
Travis Big League Berardi every other Wednesday for my Country Roads rankings, the top 5 girls and boys small school basketball squads right here in the area.
Exclusively on The Joe Show.
guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
support was live and free high school action without the generous donations of our amazing sponsors. Let's go ahead and shout them out tonight. Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. PANCHOS Tacos. Come on down to PANCHOS Tacos to get the best food and drinks in town by trying our delicious tacos, rice bowls, fajitas, and margaritas after the game. See you soon, amigos. MWD Logistics. Need a warehousing and logistics partner that gets your storage needs? Store and move your inventory seamlessly into your customers' hands with MWD Logistics. Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows and doors since 1970. And SPHERION Mid-Ohio. Let us help you build the career you want or the awesome team you want. We build real relationships with you so we can understand what you need and get it for you fast. We're going to go ahead and come inside the MWD Logistics halftime show where the Madison Rams made things interesting there in the second quarter, winning the second quarter, and they only trail the home-standing Colts on senior night by a score of 25-22. And these are your halftime stats. On Madison's side of things, they go 6 twos, 3 threes, 13 rebounds, 9 turnovers, 9 fouls, and 1 of 2 at the stripe. The Colts go 5 twos, 4 threes, 11 rebounds, only 4 turnovers, 5 fouls. But they struggle from the line, not something we're accustomed to seeing Clear Fork do, as they are only 3 of 7 at the stripe. But that's going to close us out of our halftime show as we're ready for second half action inside the Colt Corral, where the Rams are looking to battle their way back and knock off the Colts on senior night. Rams ball in the hands of Gordon. Kuhn, McCraney. McCraney knocked down 2 huge threes in that second quarter as Gordon hit one as well. Kuhn, Keppel. Gordon in the corner, he'll hoist one, long. Beachy. Van Osdol, he's had the high hand tonight. He's going to look to get inside. He can't finish. It's going to stay with Clear Fork. Starters back on the floor for Madison. Gordon, Kuhn, Keppel, McCraney, and Wigton. And the normal starters for Clear Fork, which is Dornbeer, Spencer, Van Osdol, Holtz, and Beachy. Gordon, McCraney. Wigton still can't find it from range. Beachy gets it to Spencer. Van Osdol has it now. Holtz on the elbow. Tried to feed it to Van Osdol. Turnover Clear Fork. Take a look at it again. PANCHOS Tacos replay. Just a bad pass by Holtz. Gordon, Wigton, Kuhn. McCraney again had 2 huge threes in the second quarter. Gets it to Wigton. Colts playing the 2-3 zone here. McCraney has it just ripped. Adam Van Osdol took the cookies from the cookie jar. He couldn't finish on the other end, but Garrett Holtz is there for the follow-up. 27-22. Kuhn. Wigton back to Kuhn. Keppel. Running corner ball side. Great feed to McCraney. He can't control it. It's going to be off of Bo Dornbeer, though. It'll stay with Madison. Brady O'Brien's going to check back in, replacing McCraney. Throw it up top, Wigton. Kuhn back to Gordon. He's got to set the offense up. Now they're out in a 3-2. Wigton's going to look to attack. He's going to travel. (27-22), 5:45 left here in the third quarter. Beachy. Hotes. Van Osdol. Back to Hotes. Thrown away. Another turnover by the Colts. He had Hotes in the corner. Didn't use his pivot foot at all. Forced the turnover. Gordon to Wigton. Looking to move the ball in this zone. They're going to get to the short corner. Throw it up top to Kuhn. He's going to hoist. Cameron Kuhn knocks down the triple, and it's a 2-point ball game. Beachy. Spencer. Ball fake. Got the man up and knocked it down. Grant Spencer's got 9. Skip past Gordon in the corner. Hotes got a piece of that one. Ends up in the hands of Van Osdol. Gets it to Beachy. Hotes knocks down this one. He was struggling in the first half. Knocks down the first of the second half. And it's an 8-point ball game on 2 consecutive triples by the Colts. O'Brien. Keppel trapped. Ends up in the hands of Hotes. He throws it off of Keppel. As Hotes may have been standing out of bounds when he touched that ball. You'll see it again here. His right foot's out of bounds when he throws that ball off of Keppel. Spencer. Offensive foul. Spencer got the hand out. He extended it. You're going to see he tries to spin move, sticks that hand up. It's going to go on Spencer. His first. 33-25. Timeout. Coach Armstrong and the Madison Rams. 8-3. Colts advantage here in the third. Behind a couple nice triples by Grant Spencer and Garrett Hotes. But some sloppy play as well, as they've got 2-3 turnovers here in the quarter. As you see those 2 3-balls. Spencer with a great pump fake to get the man flying by and then knocked it down. And then Hotes catch and shoot in the corner where he's struggled so far this evening. Finally gets one to fall. We'll see what's going to happen. Second half action. 3:52 left in the third. If the Rams can keep knocking down the 3-ball, they can stay in this ball game, but they got to play a little bit of defense to have a chance. Kuhn will inbound from Madison. Jamison has it. O'Brien gets it to Kuhn, tipped by Hotes. Kuhn feeds Keppel. Down low, step through, keeps his dribble, steps through again. It's blocked by Hotes. Van Osdol, free throw line. Hotes. No call. Van Osdol ends up with it. Keppel lost his shoe. Hotes is going to hoist from deep. Beachy with the hustle, offensive board. Van Osdol from deep. He can't knock it down. Beachy with the hustle again. It'll be Madison basketball. Probably a good no call there, but that one could have went either way, charge or block. Looks like Hotes kind of put the shoulder into him. You'll see here, Hotes kind of put the shoulder into him, but he wasn't set. probably a good no call. Keppel looks to go to work in the post. He kicks it to Jamison. McCraney. Wigton hasn't found it yet. They feed Keppel. Keppel doubled. Kuhn catch. No shot. Wigton pulls it out. Clear Fork content to stay in this zone. McCraney, catch and shoot. He's 3 for 3 on his last 3. 33-28. 2:10 remaining in the third. To feed Spencer, it was knocked away by Wigton. They're going to get it to Hodes. One more. Another one of Van Alsdale spin move. Dornbeer from the corner. Can't knock it down, but there's Garrett Holtz. Man amongst boys. Offensive rebound and the finish. Holtz has 10, and he leads the team. Knocks down the and one. He's got 11, and it's right back to 8. Beachy's got it now. Beachy has it poked away. It's going to stay with Clear Fork. Looks like it went off the hands of McCraney. Van Alsdale, nothing doing. Spencer in the corner. They're going to get it to Dornbeer. Going to call a foul on McCraney. His second. A little bit too aggressive on the baseline. They're going to get it. Holtz. Back to him. He kicks it to Beachy. He'll hoist one. Can't knock it down. Ends up in the hands of Kuhn. Wigton. Guarded by Beachy. Gets it to Kuhn. Keppel. Jamison. He'll hoist. That's going to be short. O'Brien's going to get the offensive board. To Kuhn. To Keppel. He's going to float one. He can't finish. Rebounded by Holtz. Ends up in the hands of Beachy, and we're inside of 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's 36-28 Clear Fork. They're going to look to hold for one shot. Van Alsdale, Spencer. He's had the hot hand tonight. Beachy. Back to Spencer. Van Alsdale, Dornbeer. Gets a screen. Van Alsdale from deep. Nothing doing. Rebounded by Jamison. He'll launch it. It's going to come up short. Your score after 3, Clear Fork 36, Madison 28. Money time inside the Colt Corral after this break.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back inside the Colt Corral for live and free money time. Clear Fork 36, Madison 28. Hauts with it, tries to feed. Burkholder, nothing doing, stolen away by Kuhn. Gonna kick it to the corner, that's short. Wigton has not been able to find it from deep all night. Beachy, Spencer, Hauts, free throw line. Drano, Garrett Hauts, he's got 13. 10-point advantage. Jamison. Kuhn. Again, Clear Fork content to stay in this zone. Madison has not shown they can consistently knock it down. It ain't broke, don't fix it. What Coach Bradford's doing right here. Kuhn. Jamison, Kuhn, he'll shoot. Cameron Kuhn's going to knock down another 3-ball. It's 38-31. Grant Spencer can't knock it down. Burkholder and Hauts both soar for the board. Ends up in the hands of Kuhn. He's going to go coast to coast. We're going to have a block. It's going to be on Spencer. His second, team first of the quarter. As Kuhn's going to shoot 2. Officials are having a discussion. Kuhn knocks down the first. Kuhn goes 2 for 2. They got it down to 5. Second smallest since it was 3 at halftime. 6.5 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Beachy. Madison's going to sit in the 2-3 zone as well. Now they're going to look to trap. Ball pressure. They're going to extend the zone. Foul's going to be on Jamison. They're going to extend their pressure. They're going to face guard. He's going to get it into Beachy. Spencer, Van Osdell. Back to Beachy. Back to Spencer, content to just eat as much clock as they can. Beachy, Spencer again. Beachy harassed by Jamison, couldn't get the steal. Skip pass, Van Osdell, and they're just going to be content to run this clock out. They don't have to take a shot, they're not going to take a shot. Spencer. Van Osdell. Spencer. Burkholder couldn't control it, ends up in the hands of Kuhn. McCraney can't knock it down. As neither can Wigton. Coach Bradford's going to call a timeout, full timeout. 4:59 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 38-33. Colts lead in a slow start to the fourth quarter. It's a 5-2 Madison lead. To start this quarter, we're going to take a look at that Division II Northwest District 3 bracket again. 1 seed Shelby will play Vermilion in the sectional championship game. Mansfield Senior will host Ontario with the right to go to Bellevue. And the number 3 seeded Willard Flashes will await the winner of Perkins and Columbian. They will host a sectional championship game as well. And I tell you what, if this thing goes as planned, you could see a Shelby-Bellevue district semifinal, a Lexington-Willard district semifinal, and then a Shelby-Lexington district championship game. I've looked at almost every bracket, every district, every division in the state. Obviously, your talented schools are all at the D1 level. But when it comes to competition, that Division II Northwest 3 might be the most difficult district in the state of Ohio to get through. Clear Fork to inbound. Gets it to Beachy, guarded tightly by Gordon. They're going to call a foul on Gordon. 3 on Gordon. Second team foul. Van Osdol. Guarded by Kuhn. Dornbeer guarded by McCraney. Beachy picked up by Gordon. And again, we got 4:36 remaining. They're going to be content to, they're not going to force any shots. As Beachy almost threw it away. Van Osdol was able to control it. He's going to pull it out. He's going to pick up his dribble in a pretty bad spot, but still gets it to Beachy. Beachy guarded by Gordon closely. Holtz met at the top by McCraney. He's going to get called for a foul as we're going to take another look at it. Must have been on the body contact because it was clean at the top. Got him with the body. That's 3 on McCraney. Holtz knocks down the first. Holtz goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's 40-33, Clear Fork. Holtz has 15. Gordon, McCraney. Skip feed to Wigton. Keppel, who had 10 in the first quarter, has not scored since. Wigton still trying to find the range. That one goes in and out. Dornbeer skies for the board. Ends up in the hands of Van Osdol. Spencer. Van Osdol, guarded by Keppel. Holtz. Van Osdol, 3:20 remaining. Guarded by Beachy. We're going to have a foul on Gordon. That's his 4th, team 4th. As Jamison will check back in, replacing Gordon. It's Holtz, can't finish. Kuhn with the rebound. Jamison. Madison's got to look to go quick if they want to have a chance here. Down 7. Kuhn, McCraney in the corner. We're going to have a blocking foul. McCraney's going to go to the line for 2. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Holtz. Slid into him, wasn't set. Right call. Correct call. 2:51 left here in the 4th quarter. McCraney. First one's up. Shooter's touch. He knocks it down. It's a 6-point lead. He's got 13. Can't knock down the second. Holtz soars for the rebound. Beachy. .40-34, 2.5 left. Madison with possession, and Coach Armstrong is going to call a foul. 30-second timeout. Colts got to take care of the basketball and knock down free throws here in the clutch. Rams just need a bucket, a score, stop, and a score, and it's a 2-point ball game. But stops have been kind of hard to come by tonight. As Garrett Holtz leads the way with 15. Adam Van Alsdale and Grant Spencer with 9 apiece. On the other side of things, Keppel with 10. McCraney with 13. Madison inbound far side. Coon's going to get into McCraney. He's going to give it to Jamison. Jamison couldn't control it. 3 ball. He finally found the range. Owen Wigton knocks down his first triple of the game, and it's now a 1-possession basketball game. Beachy guarded by Jamison. Should be a jump ball. It will be. We got some scuffling going on. We're going to see what the officials decide. I believe it was a jump ball initially. They're going to call a T on McCraney. We're going to take a look at it again. As there's the jump ball. As McCraney pushes, you see McCraney push Beachy, so that is to shove in that situation. Should have been a double T. Van Alsdale steps to the line, and he gets a friendly roll. It's 4 points. As that's going to be McCraney's 4th. He splits the pair, 41-37. So they call it a jump ball, but because of the technical foul, it kills the jump ball. The technical foul means Clear Fork gets 2 shots and possession. So the arrow doesn't change. It stays with Clear Fork. Spencer's going to have it. He's going to look to go coast to coast. He's going to kick to Van Alsdale. And if you're Clear Fork, you're content with no shot. Minute 56 left, minute 50 left. Beachy, again guarded by Jamison. Van Alsdale, McCraney's going to foul out. That's his 5th. The technical foul gives him 4. That foul right there gives him 5. Gordon will check in to replace McCraney. Van Osdale can't knock down the first. He's missed 2 of his last 3. He misses them both. He's missed 3 of his last 4. Coach Armstrong's going to call a timeout. We got 1:43 left, and this just got interesting. 41-37 Colts lead, a 9-5 advantage for Madison in the 4th quarter. And some interesting confrontations going on. And what's always a physical game when these 2 teams play. But I think that's most Richland County schools that we watch. Richland County schools, they just don't like each other at all. As you see, the Clear Fork student section, they're having fun tonight. So it's Taco Tuesday, and it's tacos and ponchos night. As you see the student section over there, they got their rain ponchos on. 41-37, Clear Fork basketball, or Madison basketball, should be on the far side. It's going to be baseline, as coach didn't let the ball get across half court before he called that timeout, so it'll be far baseline. Kuhn is going to get it into Jamison. Wigton gets it to Kuhn, back to Wigton. He finally knocked down a 3 on his last attempt. Kuhn's going to catch one. He wants to screen from Keppel. He gets it. He's going to kick it to Jamison. Tries to get it to Wigton. He can't. Tipped away by Van Osdale, but ends up back in the hands of Jamison. Back to Wigton. In the corner to Gordon. Wigton again. Inside, 70 seconds. Wigton's going to hoist from deep. That's going to be short. Maybe an unnecessary shot by Wigton, as that was from NBA range. Coach Bradford calling for a timeout. 64 seconds. In the first quarter, it looked like Clear Fork was going to run away with this one. Led by as many as 12. Clear Fork Madison cut it down to 3 at half. And they've been in it ever since, as it's only currently 4. It's a 4-point Clear Fork Colt lead. 64 seconds, Clear Fork basketball. As Owen Wigton just hoisted up what I would almost call an unnecessary 3. 64 seconds. Don't need to shoot anything from that type of range. Get a better shot. You can still cut it to 3, 2 with a bucket, 1 with a 3. As now you're going to see the extended full court man. Van Osdale to inbound. He's going to throw a deep ball to Bo Dornbeer. Dornbeer will lay it in. 43-37, 6-point advantage. Kuhn. Jamison. Not too much time to waste to the Colts. Gordon. Kuhn, catch and shoot. 3 ball, no good. Holtz with the rebound. As we're going to have a timeout on the floor, as Owen Wigton ran through Caleb Gordon to soar for that rebound. As O'Brien will check back in. You're going to see it again here. Wigton soars for the rebound and just meets his teammate in the air. Both players hustling for the loose ball. Not a pretty collision. Knee to the chest. O'Brien will check in to take his spot. You see the athletic trainers all out there taking a look at him. As he's sitting up now. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back for the end of the fourth quarter after this.
You have better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
Josh Banks back with you inside the Colt Corral as Caleb Gordon gets up, walks off on his own power. Madison basketball. Capo to Jamison. Step back three, nothing but the bottom. Wigton knocks it down. 43-40. What a shot from a young man who has struggled this evening to find the range. Clear Fork has one timeout remaining. Coach Armstrong has just used his final timeout. 31.3 remaining, as you're going to see. The replay here in 1 second on that step back three by Wigton. Jamison gets it to him. Step back, and it was nothing but the bottom. Wigton now has 6, all 6 here in money time. And it's a 3-point basketball game. Colts will have to go the length of the floor. But they are in the double bonus already. Van Osdell. Gonna look to get it to Dornbeer again. Instead, gets it to Beachy. To Holtz. Holtz is gonna be fouled by O'Brien. Veins, Garrett Holtz knocks them both down. 45-40. Kuhn. Tried to get to O'Brien in the corner. It's thrown away by Holtz. He feeds Spencer. He's going to pull it out. Van Osdell. Jump ball. Possession arrow will be Madison. 7.2. Kuhn's going to hoist one. Knocks it down, but that's going to do it. The final score here tonight. The Clear Fork Colts take care of business on senior night, beating the Madison Rams by a final score of 45-43. We'll be back for our post-game show and MVP interview after this break.
better things to do than to job hunt or scramble to find your next great hire. So let SPHERION do it. We say local is our superpower because we live and work where you live and work. We know the Mid-Ohio job market, and we're locally owned. So you won't find a partner who's more engaged and literally invested in your success. If you're ready for something better, start with SPHERION. Visit us online at midohiojobs.net or call 419-747-7479.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
Travis Big League Berardi every other Wednesday for my Country Roads rankings, the top 5 girls and boys small school basketball squads right here in the area.
Exclusively on the
We guarantee nobody else gets you closer to the action than our exclusive coverage. So give me a call, Brian Skoronsky, and let's make you a part of the game.
Josh Banks back here inside the Colt Corral with our Panchos Tacos MVP senior Grant Spencer. First, let's start with senior night. You guys jumped out to a huge lead. You knocked down 2 deep threes to start the game.
Yep.
They battled back. What was it like for you guys to keep your composure and still come away with a victory on your last time you're going to play on this floor?
Obviously, it's huge just getting a win on the home floor on senior night. We knew coming in it would be a tough test. They got some good players. They got size. We just came out, executed well. Props to the team. We handled the ball well, passed well, rebounded well. Every team makes a good run at some point, so we just had to, compete with that and come back at them, get the win.
For you personally, what was it like for you tonight to step out here? You start the game with 2 triples. You knocked down another one in the third quarter after they were making a run. You finished the evening with 9 points. But your ability to shoot the ball really forced them out, and it allowed your big guys like Bo to get offensive rebounds, Garrett to get those offensive rebounds. What's it taken from you senior year to help make these guys even better?
I'd like to thank my dad. He's actually in the hospital watching. He's a little bit sick right now, but he's taught me well, taught me about everything I know. Just stay strong, stay positive, be a good leader out there, keep everybody ready to go. I've worked hard to be able to hit tough shots when we need them. Just having the IQ, to go out there and get a shot when you need one. But props to my teammates. They all played well, passed the ball well. Got a little testy there at the end, but we all worked hard, kept our composure, and finished it out strong.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because there's a little scuffle that happens at the end. You guys do a great job of just forgetting it, knocking down some free throws, playing solid defense. What's it take as a senior? There's 7 of you guys. What's this brotherhood that you guys have built as a group been like?
Honestly, it's great. Just all the memories from middle school all the way to now. We were talking earlier with some of the guys together. We have a lot of great memories together. I can't tell you all of them, but there's just a lot of great memories together, working hard in practice, team camps throughout the summer, scrimmages, just sticking together as a group no matter what through tough times, and that's where we are now.
Last question for you before I let you give your shout out. You guys got a tough game coming up in the tournaments against the Gallion team that you split with this year.
Yep.
What's it going to take to go into Gallion, take care of business, and then take on hopefully Lexington in the sectional championship game?
Just a few good days of practice here. Focus, being determined, going out there, doing what we know how to do, playing good, strong defense, moving the ball on offense, just making the right decisions and just staying focused and staying intense,
All right, that's going to be all I got for you. Let's go ahead and look up into that camera right up there as we're going to get a little closer to you, get a nice little zoomed-in shot. Give a shout-out to whoever you want, man.
Shout-out to my dad in the hospital. Love you, praying for you. Stay strong. Shout-out to my grandparents in Iowa. I know they were watching tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Love you all.
Hey, that's our Panchos Tacos MVP senior Grant Spencer. Thanks so much for coming on with us, and congratulations on senior night win.
Thank you.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
Josh Banks back here inside the Colt Corral for our MWD Logistics postgame show where the Clear Fork Colts fend off the Madison Rams on senior night by a score of 45-43 in what was a phenomenal back and forth contest. as you're going to see with these stats we're going to take a look at. You just heard from senior MVP Grant Spencer talking about how crucial it was for them to keep their composure, stay calm, and finish this game down the stretch, which they were able to do. Take a look at the stats. Madison ends the night 6'2", 9 threes, 20 rebounds, 16 turnovers, 18 fouls. They go 4 of 6 at the stripe. On the flip side of things, the Colts go 9-2, 6'3", 20 rebounds, 10 turnovers, 7 fouls, 9 of 16 at the line, 2 of 2 in crunch time. And that's how they take care of business here at home, Clear Fork High School. They make everybody proud on senior night. Can't ask for anything else. Next up for the Madison Rams, they play at Lima Senior on February 27th in their sectional game. Next up for the Clear Fork Colts, they face Ontario back here, final regular season game before they go to Galleon for their sectional semifinal on the 27th as well. Both these teams are riding into tournament play. Clear Fork's going to ride high. Madison picks up a little steam as they only lose by 2, looking to kind of finish out the season strong. But for Madeline Zazito on camera, Adam Thompson, my producer, I'm Josh Banks. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight, guys. The only place you can exclusively watch live and free high school sports is right here on the OH Report. And thanks to all of our sponsors for allowing us to do it. But until next time, stay safe, everyone.